Hello guys and welcome back. Today I'm going to take you along with me for another thrift flip adventure in Paris. I am really looking into getting some really nice pieces for my wardrobe for this summer. I'm excited to see what I can find in the store. So if you're into secondhand shopping, you should totally stay tuned. Let's get into the store together. I already went to this store a few times and mentioned it in my previous videos, so I am familiar with it. I like the size of it, but I mostly scored winter pieces there. I am really hoping to elevate my wardrobe without spending too much money, and so let's see what we can find. Sorry for the audio. Filming out on the streets was not the best idea, but we're gonna switch to a voiceover here. The store was pretty noisy and had some cool 80s classic music playing in the background. But the first stop was the purse section. They had a little stand with really nice pieces, but as you will see at the end of this video, I actually very recently splurged on a absolutely gorgeous purse that was a gift to myself, and so I am not gonna buy any purses today. I really liked the different options. They were a good size, really nice colors for these purses too, especially this red. And then I switched to the dresses section next, and they actually not always sort exactly by category. So this first item was actually a jumpsuit, a really good brand from Maj, but not my size. So it was 100% linen, but I had to put it back. Then this green dress looked really nice. I liked the shade of green, but it actually also was a jumpsuit and not a dress. I really like jumpsuits though. I've got a few in my wardrobe, and I liked that this one had a belt. Just really liked the detail on the print, but not my size either. Moving on to this dress, it is actually a cheap option. I think I really liked the print on this, but after further inspection, it was the wrong size and probably too low at the neckline. This also was too small for me, but also really liked the colors of this piece. Somebody had done some stitches at the neckline, but also, yeah, too small. This from H&M is a blend, and I liked the print. And recently, actually, a friend of mine told me that I really must love flowers because I've got so many flowery prints in my wardrobe, and this was no exception. So moving on from the flowery prints, we are looking at this 100% cotton long shirt dress from Carol, which is a good brand, but I wasn't a fan of the crisscross ribbon in the front. This dress I actually put in my cart to try on, and I thought the gold and black was stunning. It's always a good combo. I really liked the stripes going vertically and in a different direction for the waist. Somebody had put a safety pin at the neckline, so we'll see how this fits. Next item is a very well constructed dress with a fit and flare shape and a belt and the nice wooden buttons, but it was actually going to be too small for me, and I actually wasn't sure about the print. This item is also an item I put in my cart for try-ons. I thought the fabric was extremely soft, and it also had a very, very soft lining. It is my size, but we'll see how it fits. Kukai is also a brand that I like in France, and I thought that the crisscross here in the front was going to look nice. I liked the zipper in the back. It was supposed to be one size up. There was a stain that I thought might come off, so I put in my cart for try-ons. This one is interesting. Looking back at the footage, I'm not too sure about the print. Maybe it's a bit too loud. I did like the colors. I liked the sheer sleeves, but Camailleux isn't that nice of a brand, so I actually put it back. I liked the color here and the detail at the sleeves, but I didn't like the shape of this dress, so I just put it back. This was another shirt dress, and I really liked the stripes, blue and white. I liked the crisscross in the front at the waist, but after further inspection, this was really low quality, you could tell. I selected a few more pieces, and before the try-ons, I just peeked at the shoe section that was nicely organized by colors, but couldn't find anything today. The first item I tried was this very pale green dress. I really like the color, but it just reminded me of a hospital gown with embroidery details on it, so I decided to pass. Second item was a supposedly really good quality dress, but it was way too small. Somebody must have washed this rayon dress and it shrunk, so this was a hard pass. The color of this does not suit my skin tone at all. It is too low in the neckline. It is unflattering. The shape of the dress, I think, is not flattering on my body type, so this was a no. Still like the gold and black, but the fit of this dress was not as flattering as I was hoping, and it also did not feel very comfortable. This was definitely polyester, and I put it back. Okay, these shorts I thought were gonna be stunning, and they were not. And the shape was really not flattering, and it was too long. Now, this shade of yellow is much nicer on my body. These capri pants were okay. The fit was fine. I just didn't think they were flattering either. So I moved on to trying on the skirts, and I really liked the colors of this skirt, but I wasn't too sure about the pleating detail, and the fabric was really not comfortable, so I put it back. This skirt, though, is 100% rayon, really, really good quality, and I liked the print and the colors, maybe a bit more fall-like, but the fix for the waist is very simple. It's a tad too big on me, so I chose to purchase it and put it in my mending pile. This one is also 100% rayon. I like the print also, but the inside was pretty damaged at the seams, and it was 35 euros, which is way more than I want to pay for it. These pants are a yes. I like the color. I've been looking for more comfortable pants. I like the width of the leg, and it is a really nice, comfortable option that will match a bunch of outfits in my wardrobe, considering the sage color. I'm pretty sure the fabric is a blend, and I liked the elasticated waist for extra comfort. Moving on to this shirt, I thought this pale yellow was adorable. I really like stripes, as you can see, and so I thought it's 100% cotton. It will add another shirt to my wardrobe. I should probably get this. And I can probably dress it up or down depending on the outfit. This other shirt is a very nice shade of baby blue. I've always loved this color and I have a lot of items this color. I also loved the contrasting brown buttons. It's a yes. This shirt was cute. It had a cute little saying in French, but it just felt a little too tight and not as comfortable as I would like. And this other shirt had some cool pale pink embroidery on it that said, Paris, Ville d'Amour, the city of love, but I also thought it was a bit tight. Let's go home and do the try-ons. I will confess that I went to another store and they were about to close, so I just grabbed what I could. Didn't have time to film there, so here I am sharing all of the finds of that really nice afternoon shopping. Somebody on YouTube actually said how much they loved the blue and brown combination, and it is something that I used to do when I was way younger, but I haven't combined blue and brown together in a very long time. And when I saw this dress and this pattern, I was like, yes. So this dress is 100% rayon and it's a very nice pattern, very nice print with flowers and some blue and brown, a little bit of yellow here and there. I actually really like it. It's honestly the perfect fit. Now, rayon is going to be a bit annoying because you do have to iron it, but it is such a nice material when it comes to dresses. It is so, so comfortable, nice, soft, breathable, and honestly just looks great quality. So picking rayon over polyester is always going to be a good idea if you're trying to elevate your wardrobe. And in this case, I mean, this dress is really, really feminine. Really like the flow of it. It has, different panels. It really is a great cut, and it just suits my figure actually really nicely because typically I don't have enough room in the bust area, but on this model it's not tight in the bust area, which is really nice. So, and the back has two straps that I can adjust depending on weight fluctuations. So I typically favor dresses that have a marked waist, either with a cut, fit, and flare, or just simply a seam at the waistline. This one doesn't have it, so, but I don't know. I just really, really love the length. It hits mid-calf, I would say. I just really like the colors. I think it suits my skin tone, and I really like this whole portion here. I think it looks really nice, clean, and elevated. But again, the fit is so perfect. I don't need to do any adjustments. I will say, guys, for this shopping session, I wanted to stay away from pieces that would require adjustments. Not because I don't like sewing, but because this time around I felt like I had a lot on my plate and not a lot of time to adjust the pieces I would get. And so I decided to focus on high quality pieces, maybe spend a little more money but get really nice elevated pieces, and spend no time on adjusting those pieces this time around. Since it's a sleeveless dress, it actually means I'm probably not gonna need to wash it as often as if it had sleeves in the summer, where I would sweat in it and have to wash it after every single wear. In this case, I don't think I'm gonna have to wash it after every single wear, so the fact that it requires to be ironed is actually fine, way more practical, and also the pattern can hide stains. Now, I'm not saying I'm not gonna wash this, I'm just saying I'm gonna wash it less often. It makes it worth it in terms of upkeep and maintenance and ironing. I can pair this dress with brown and off-white and light blue, and I have so many items that these colors in my wardrobe. So now let me actually show you with a blue shirt that I got during my thrift adventure. This shirt is big. It's big on me, but it pulls the blue from the dress. Also, the shirt has brown buttons. So these two items together are going to pair so nicely. Let me roll up the sleeves and style the shirt, because right now I feel like it's a little too oversized. So for the longest time, I did not have any button downs in my wardrobe. I just didn't like them. I thought they were not comfortable. I couldn't see how to style shirts in my wardrobe. And then a friend of mine was getting rid of two really nice shirts that were 100% linen, and I actually don't think this one is. I think it's a blend, but unfortunately it did not have any tags on, so I couldn't tell you the brand. So this is a way more relaxed look. I don't hate it, although I didn't notice that the bottom of this shirt was square, and often it's sort of a curved bottom, which I prefer, but I can very well do what I really like to do, which is to tie the front of this shirt here. So let's tuck it under like so, and tie the front of the shirt in a knot. And now we have a really nice combination. In my opinion, this looks really nice. Obviously, the blue shirt you can pair with so many different outfits. You can do off-white, you can do black, you can do blue, and I have a lot of baby blue in my wardrobe, but there is a little bit of yellow in this print on the dress, so I'm gonna try with my yellow shirt. I wonder if it would go well with this new shirt that I got at the thrift store, but I'm not too sure. I would want to mix the prints. This is a striped print, very thin, almost black stripes. This is also already a pretty busy print, which is why I like the blue, because it tuned the print down a little bit. Even though there's yellow on the print, I can already tell I am not a fan of mixing the two patterns, so we're not gonna do that. Now, this is a way more relaxed look, and I just really like the colors of this outfit. The sage green, I actually in fact purchased a really nice purse recently at Bobby's. This is the purse. It matches this outfit so nicely. I mean, when you're matching colors in your outfit, you just can't go wrong. It just looks so much better and elevated. I really like this. Instantly, the purse that is really high quality and a pretty steep price just makes the whole outfit such a delicate print, a bit of an abstract, flowery, cloudy print with blues and cream and beige and this really nice green color. Just the way the fabric looked, it just looks silky almost, but I am going to confess that this is 100% polyester, and the label was Shein. So I still decided to get it because it was secondhand. The fact that it's polyester, I figured was going to be okay for this shirt because I was always gonna wear it as an overlay. So in terms of breathability and things like that, it actually might play to my advantage. I picked this larger t-shirt only because I want to hide the waistband. It is an elasticated waistband and, you know, doesn't look like the nicest, and I figured if it's hidden by the t-shirt, then it just looks nicer. I'm also not convinced that I'm gonna keep the little ties here. It just cheapens the pants a little bit. It's unfinished, it's fraying at the ends. I don't want to have to, and it's a bit bulky also. So this is the back. It just looks more grown up to me, this kind of outfits. I would not have worn this a few years ago, but now I really liked it. Let me show you with the bag. Very nice. It's 8:30 p.m. so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Try a couple more combinations before it gets too dark. Oh yeah. I would say the only thing is that I wish the pants had pockets. They have no pockets. We are losing daylight, but this is the third shirt that I got, and it's a very, very nice, very pale yellow, and so paired here with black pants and just a white layer underneath. It's nice. It's not wow either. I guess the shape of it is a little different from your typical shirt. It doesn't have a back yoke. It's like a little more boxy, shorter, but I don't dislike it. I actually really like the shirt. The fabric is really good quality. It is definitely cotton. You can tell it's good quality, like they lined up the stripes on the front pocket here, and it's just a good fabric. I really love the color. I love the vertical stripes. I am just unsure how I styled it, I guess, here today, but I have probably a bunch of things in my wardrobe I could pair this with, and I just wanted to show you the item so you have a good idea of what it looks like on me. And all of the items have been washed and cleaned and ironed before this try on. It actually hits at the right length here, and so you don't have to tie a knot. You know, this isn't bad too, but definitely rolling up the sleeves is my go-to for any of these shirts. Well guys, thank you so much for watching today. I wasn't sure what I was gonna find, which is the whole purpose of thrift shopping, so I wanted to share this thrift shopping adventure with you. And I will say the prices weren't that cheap compared to some smaller towns, but in a big city it's always going to be pricier than smaller towns. I think I paid on average about $10 each, so that is definitely higher than what you would pay in a smaller town, but I still got some pieces that I really like, that are a bit unique, and that I will be able to style with a lot of items in my wardrobe already. I'm really hoping to elevate my style and my outfits with these new pieces. I might change my upload schedule for the summer a little bit. Summer is always a key time for me to spend even more time with friends and family, and that's exactly what I'm planning on doing this summer. So I might just switch to one upload once a week. I'm actually working on something really big, and I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that this new project would start at the end of the summer. We'll see if it happens. I am really hoping that that would be the case. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a nice, relaxing time with me, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye guys!